here from Tonkadale, and today we're going to talk about amaryllis and paper whites. Both are a seasonal bulb that we love to enjoy this time of year. So let's get started. Paper whites are a member of the daffodil family. They're a type of narcissus, and they have a similar shaped flower. It's just much smaller and it's white, and it has a bit of a fragrance. Both amaryllis and paper white bulbs can be planted a few different ways. They can either be planted simply in a vase with water, a pot with rocks, or a pot with potting soil. Let's take a look. If you'd like to plant your paper whites or amaryllis in water using a vase, these bulb vases are really great because after you fill the bottom part with water, just right up to this line, the bulb can balance with just the roots exposed to the water. This is to make sure that that bulb doesn't rot. We really don't want it to be submerged in water. So this is really fun because you can watch the roots develop in the water, and this tall cylinder shaped vase holds the stem steady as they shoot up and bloom. The one thing you do want to do is every so often pull out the bulb or the stems of flowers and change the water so it doesn't get murky and stinky. Same thing with an amaryllis bulb. We just want the roots to dangle into the water. These bulbs reward you with up to 5 blooms depending on the size of the bulb. The bigger the bulb, the more the blooms. All right, if all of that is just too much for you, we do have these pre-forced amaryllis bulbs. They're waxed to keep the moisture in and to also look cute. And these don't need anything. You simply set them on a surface, on a dish, a plate, a saucer, on your windowsill, and they're ready to go. Another option is to plant your bulbs in potting soil. Let's go do that now. All right, I have everything I need to plant my amaryllis bulb. We're going to use regular potting soil, plain terracotta pot, or any other pot with a drain hole. I have my bulb. I've checked it to make sure it's nice and healthy, just like when you're choosing produce at the grocery store. There's no soft spots, there's no mold. Looks great. This one is pretty. It's called Ambiance, and it's going to be white with some really pretty red streaks and a green center. So I look forward to seeing this. Obviously, we're going to plant with the roots pointing down. So I'll simply scoop some potting soil, fill it about halfway full, make a little nest for the roots to go in so they're not all jammed up. We're going to let the top half of the bulb be exposed because we really don't want soaking wet soil to be surrounding the entire bulb because that can promote rot, and that's never a good thing. Backfill around the bulb, tucking it in securely. That looks really nice. It's nice and secure. We've filled with soil to about half the height of the bulb. I'm gonna go water it in. I'll be right back. Okay, we've watered our bulb well. Let it drain out the bottom. And just a finishing touch, one thing we like to do here at Tonkadale is add some sheet moss around the top to just add some more cuteness and charm. So when I use sheet moss, I like to wet it down at the sink, give it a quick squeeze, and then it's really pliable and workable, and you can tuck it into all the nooks and crannies. Ta-da! Once you've planted your amaryllis bulb, you can expect it to start sending out blooms between 6 and 8 weeks after planting. You're not going to want to keep the soil completely saturated. You're going to probably water it about every 10 to 14 days, just to give it a little bit of water to keep it going. Bloom time is dependent on amount of water, amount of sunlight, and temperature. So the more light, the more warmth, and an even watering schedule will promote blooms sooner rather than later. Amaryllis and paper white bulbs are a simple and easy way to enjoy the season, and also a great gift. They're super easy to take care of, and they reward you with fantastic flowers for weeks on end. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Tonkadale.